Hey, it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We're zooming in and focusing in a little bit more in depth on understanding and identifying the red flags of a malignant narcissist or a female psychopath. And that is that of a very magnetic personality. There's a certain charisma to these people's aura. When we talk about understanding a human being, realize that there's an energetic field and electricity that runs through your body. Your brain, your heart send electrical impulses which create the energy and motion within your body. And when we look at all the energy centers, really the ground, the root is your grounding chakra, your base chakra, the sacral chakra, which is, vibrates to the energy of red. That is your sex energy. And not only sexuality, but it's your, the really sort of source of it all. Kind of really the grounding fire, if you will. The sexual impulse, it's the fuel, it's the energy, it's the tingling that generates the other chakras that create the creativity, that write the musicals, that paint the paintings, that build the homes, comes really from that grounding sacral energy. And the female psychopath will be very magnetic in this way. In other words, there can be a sort of magnetic quality about their energetic field and their sexuality. They seem to be very vivacious. The operative word is seem. There's a magneticness to their energy field. A lot of people feel seduced, allured in, locked in. I can't get my eyes off this person. I can't get my hands off this person. I can't get my thoughts off this person. There is this very magnetic aura or energetic field that seems to emanate from them. It is very seductive and very charming. And a lot of men are beguiled by this. They feel a power that comes from their energy. And it is very fascinating. It is very attractive. Just, there's a certain je ne sais quoi. And it's not just like, oh, that person is hot. There is a certain magnetism where you feel extremely drawn and you don't know why. So a lot of men who encounter this energetic field in the female psychopathic area, they say, oh, well, I want to be with an attractive woman. And so, they identify, and these people fit the quality for who they are attracted to, their mate, who they want to, get it on with, have as a lover. And so, but with this energy, which they're aware of, oftentimes is permeated the fact that there is no consciousness, no conscience, not conscious meaning awareness, but conscience meaning sense of morality, right or wrong. In other words, they will use this about them to inflict harm and devastation on others. And a lot of men feel that they're men enough, big enough, to take this on, and will begin to give to this allure. They will fall prey to this seduction, and become taken aback by this person. And they then begin to base, oftentimes a lot of their life on a relationship with this person. In other words, it becomes all encompassing. It becomes all consuming like a fire. And they are then left in ashes. They're left with nothing when they realize that this woman is just using this energy to allure, seduce, and take them and consume them, and then leave them in a rubbles, a sham, and that they have no sort of heart to what they have done. In other words, they thought that this was love, or this was going somewhere, or this was the real thing, or this was so powerful, yet this woman feels no such power or attraction. How could this be? It is because the female psychopath will use this lack of conscience to get what she wants, take what she wants. And it can take really beyond what most people would become even fathom what someone could do. And I got a very interesting comment in, are you a lesbian? How would you know this? And I also get the question is, how did you arrive at the knowledge that you have? Well, I've been studying psychology since I was in high school. I grew up in a very affluent area with the 1%ers of the world, the high income earners, the talent, the intellectuals, the movers and the shakers of the society, the people who make the music, who make the business, the people who are high profile, politicians, the people who are, the great doctors, etc. The movie screenwriters, whatever, the 1%ers. I grew up in this area. I own that. And I began studying psychology at a very early age because of what I was observing, what I was seeing, and, seeing this in the dynamics and what it did to people. And I saw this, separation, this oil and water situation occurring in the female as well as the male. I have studied psychology in collegiate, this became my life pursuit. I have read hundreds of books in this area and have a tremendous amount of experience with this population. So this is something I know firsthand. I don't go into my story because that is not what is important, although I will begin doing some workshops here soon where we'll kind of go into my background in a little bit about me, but this is not about me. This is about helping you to identify what has happened and to get the tools to move beyond. So it is this, I want you to be able to identify this and how maybe this energy, what you have, come in contact with and you can feel is not always attractive. In other words, it's not what you think it is. It's not, there's a certain manipulation, there's a certain cruelty, there is a certain, not only seduction, but deception behind it all. There is a, not only a deception, but a camouflage. There is, what is the word that I'm looking for? And I know a viewer will get this, but there is an imposter to this person, even though it seems like this is who they are, and that you should be so, grateful to be part of this energy that this person is putting out, this seduction. It should be an honor to be with this person. It is not an honor to be destroyed. It is not an honor to become seduced by this magnetic energy, which has your destruction and your devastation at its end point. So that is really not a very positive place to be. And the trickery is beyond most people's comprehension. And so they can't get their arms around the fact that this was a negative experience when they have lost money, they've lost time, they've lost their reputation. They can't get beside themselves, they can't restore themselves. This is, what you can then identify and say, okay, I get it. This energetic field, which I was, part of, now it is okay for me to extract myself and not feel that it is my manly nature to be seduced. That love is not only in the seduction. There might be a certain consumption that you were consumed by this energetic field, but realize this person is very well aware that this oozes out from them and that they can use this for harm and they can use this to get what they want. It is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today, and I hope that this video does help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.